YouTube? CEO in the making, back with another video, and today we're checking out the Letscom T19 active noise canceling earbuds. So 2020 has definitely been the year of ANC. We've seen a ton of companies adding it to their arsenal. So this is one of the newest budget earbuds with ANC to hit the market. They're coming in at about 50 bucks, and actually right now you can get them closer to 40 bucks. So after you watch this video, if you're interested in grabbing a pair, be sure to check out the affiliate links down in the description to make sure you get the most up-to-date price. So stay tuned, we're going to cover all the details about these earbuds here in this video. So if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And if there's something specific that you're looking for, feel free to check out those timestamps down in the description as well. So inside the box, you're going to get the earbuds along with the charging case. You're also getting a USB Type-C charging cable, as well as some additional silicone ear tips, and of course your usual paperwork and instructions. Taking a look at the charging case, as you can see, it's a nice compact size. You got some Letscom branding right on the lid, and you got a nice matte finish all the way around. On the front of the case, you do have 3 LED indicator lights to let you know the remaining battery status. On the back of the case is where you have your USB Type-C charging port. Once you open the case, you can see the earbuds sit opposite of each other like so, and they've got some pretty decent magnets keeping them in place. Overall, it feels like a well-built case. The hinge on the lid is nice and sturdy, and it doesn't feel cheap. Taking a look at the earbuds, as you can see, they have sort of that long stem design. They do feature a touch surface on the side of the earbud, so that's what you're going to use to control your music. Once we look at the actual earbud portion, the part that goes in your ear, it is a little bit on the larger side, and I do feel like that does affect how these fit, so we'll talk about that a little bit more later in the video. You are getting a total of 2 microphones on each earbud, giving you 4 altogether. So the earbuds are running Bluetooth 5.0, and they give you a nice stable connection, but unfortunately you're only able to use the right earbud independently. Anytime you take that right earbud and put it back into the case, it cancels out the Bluetooth connection. So if you're the type of person that likes to alternate between using each earbud at a time, that is something to keep in mind. Like I mentioned earlier, each earbud has 2 microphones for a total of 4, and the microphones are designed to help eliminate background noise during phone calls and focus more so on your voice to give you the best possible call quality. So we'll be sure to do a microphone test later in the video. As far as battery life, you're going to get roughly 9 hours on a single charge, and with the charging case, that extends to a total of 27 hours. But of course, that is going to vary depending on how often you use the active noise cancellation, as well as how loud you listen to the earbuds. You're also getting an IPX8 water resistant rating, which is giving you plenty of protection from sweat and water. So if you're an active person, or if you just happen to get the earbuds wet, you're not going to have any problems. As long as you don't leave them submerged in water for any extended periods of time, these are going to hold up just fine. When it comes to audio lag and latency, I didn't really notice any when I was watching YouTube and Netflix, but let's go ahead and do a test to see how they perform. So as far as the fit on these earbuds, like I mentioned earlier, the earbuds are a little bit on the larger side, at least the part that goes into your ear. And for me, I have relatively smaller ears, so for most things they do stay in place pretty well. But if I'm doing something like running or jumping, I did find myself having to readjust them from time to time. It wasn't anything like overly excessive, but like I said, my ears are relatively smaller, so having that larger part that sticks in your ear, for me, it just didn't give me the overall best fit. So if you have larger ears, you might be okay. If you have smaller ears like me, like I said, you might find yourself having to readjust them from time to time. As far as comfort, I had no issues there. I was able to use them easily for about an hour with very minimal ear fatigue. The touch controls are nice and accurate, and they give you full control over your music. So you get your play and pause, your track controls, volume controls, and your voice assistant. You can also answer and hang up phone calls. Now let's go ahead and talk about the sound quality. So these are going to give you a well-balanced sound. The mids and highs come in nice and clean. They give you a good amount of overall clarity and detail, and you get a nice touch of bass also. It's more of a controlled type of bass. It's not super hardcore, deep hitting bass, but it gives you enough of that low end to really help support the mids and highs. You're also getting some solid max volume. Now, it's not like deafening volume, so unless you're like a volume junkie or you just like blasting your eardrums all together, you know, you might feel like you need another notch of volume if that's the case, but for a majority of people, these are gonna be completely fine. So as far as the active noise cancellation, after testing these out, these are definitely in line with a lot of the other budget ANC earbuds that are in that $40 to $50 price range. So that's gonna be your Impal X3s, your Bluetooth BH023s, pretty much those earbuds that are giving you that introductory level ANC. So these are claiming 28 decibels of noise reduction, which I don't doubt that they're capable of as long as it's in the right environment. So if you happen to be somewhere that has quite a bit of noise taking place, especially if it's lower frequency noise. So if you were to wear these on an airplane or somewhere that has you close to an AC unit, these are definitely going to help you cut that noise down to a minimum. But a lot of higher frequency noises like voices and things like that are still going to find their way through. So it really depends on the environments that you're using these in. Now let's go ahead and do a microphone test to give you an idea of the call quality. All right, so this is a microphone test of the Letscom T19 True Wireless earbuds. So this should give you a rough idea as to how you would sound if you use these earbuds to take phone calls in a quiet environment. Now let's see how they sound once we add some background noise. Alright, so we got some crowd noise being played on the speaker. So this should give you a rough idea as to how you would sound if you use these earbuds in a more noisy environment. As always, you guys be the judge. So overall, I do think these are a solid option if you're looking for a budget pair of earbuds with ANC. So again, if you're interested in grabbing a pair, be sure to check out the affiliate links down in the description to make sure you get the most up-to-date price. Also, it does help support the channel anytime you make purchases directly through the links that I provide. So if that's something you're looking to do, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if this video was helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up as well as subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on social media to stay up to date on all the reviews that I'll have coming up. So that's going to be it for this video. As always, I'll see you guys next time.